If you're over 60, this video could literally change your life. Prostate issues are becoming more common in older men, and many don't even realize how their everyday choices might be silently harming their health. You may not notice it right away, but things like waking up multiple times at night to use the bathroom, struggling to start or stop your stream, or constantly needing to go, these can all be early signs that something's off with your prostate. And here's the truth. It's not always about getting older. Sometimes it's about what you're doing every single day. As someone who's worked closely with men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s, I've seen people live strong, pain-free lives just by changing a few daily habits. But I've also seen others suffer because they ignored the warning signs. So today, I'm going to share with you 10 everyday habits that might be slowly making your prostate worse. And the number one mistake? It's the most dangerous of all. This isn't about scaring you. It's about giving you the tools you need to take control of your health. Stick around until the end, and you'll learn exactly how to protect your prostate naturally and safely. Let's dive into the top 10 hidden habits that could be hurting your prostate without you even realizing it. Habit 10. Not drinking enough water. It might seem harmless, but ignoring thirst and staying dehydrated can quietly damage your prostate over time. Many older adults cut back on fluids to avoid late-night bathroom trips, but that actually backfires. When you don't drink enough water, your urine becomes concentrated, which irritates both the bladder and the prostate. Remember, the prostate sits right under the bladder. When the bladder is stressed, pressure builds and affects the prostate too. Long-term dehydration causes chronic inflammation, and inflammation is a major player in prostate enlargement. Some medications also contribute to dehydration, so if you're not replacing lost fluids, you're only making it worse. Plus, when your body is dehydrated, toxins build up more easily, adding extra strain on your urinary system. The fix? Stay hydrated, even if you don't feel thirsty. Aim for clear or light yellow urine as a sign you're drinking enough. Small sips throughout the day can make a huge difference. Don't fear the bathroom. Embrace hydration as a natural shield for your prostate. Habit 9. Sitting too much. We all love our favorite chair, but spending hours sitting without moving could be hurting your prostate more than you know. When you sit for long periods, especially without breaks, pressure builds up in your pelvic area. That pressure restricts blood flow to the lower half of your body, including your prostate. Over time, poor circulation leads to inflammation, and that can cause the prostate to swell. Seniors who spend most of their day seated, whether watching TV, reading, or working, are at higher risk of developing urinary and prostate issues. Also, sitting too much weakens your pelvic floor muscles, making it harder to completely empty your bladder. Leftover urine in the bladder creates irritation, and that stress spreads to the prostate. So what can you do? Stand up every 30 minutes. Walk around for just a minute or two. Do some gentle stretches. These small movements keep blood flowing and relieve pressure. Your prostate will thank you later. Habit 8. Overdoing caffeine coffee and tea are morning staples for many seniors. But too much caffeine can irritate your bladder and prostate. Caffeine acts as a diuretic, increasing urine production and putting extra pressure on your bladder. It also causes the muscles around the bladder neck to contract more often, leading to urgency and leakage. For someone already dealing with an enlarged prostate, this added strain can make symptoms worse. What's more, caffeine can tighten the muscles at the base of the bladder, making it harder to empty completely. That means leftover urine stays in your bladder longer, causing more irritation and potentially worsening prostate swelling. While a small cup of coffee in the morning is fine, having multiple cups of coffee, black tea, or energy drinks adds up quickly. Try switching to decaf or herbal teas after your first cup and see if your symptoms improve. Balancing enjoyment with awareness is the key to protecting your prostate. Habit 7. Eating spicy or processed foods. Everyday spicy food might add flavor to your plate, but eating it regularly can inflame your prostate and make symptoms worse. Ingredients like chili peppers, hot sauces, and black pepper increase internal inflammation, and that includes your prostate gland. Now, occasional spice won't hurt, but if your meals are consistently fiery, your prostate may pay the price. Then there's processed foods, loaded with preservatives, salt, artificial flavors, and unhealthy fats. High sodium intake causes fluid retention, which puts pressure on your urinary tract. Foods like canned meats, frozen dinners, chips, and fast food also disrupt hormonal balance, particularly testosterone levels, which play a direct role in prostate health. Over time, this kind of diet leads to inflammation, weight gain, and hormone imbalances, all red flags for prostate enlargement. If your meals come mostly from boxes and packages instead of fresh ingredients, your prostate might already be reacting. Start incorporating more anti-inflammatory foods, leafy greens, berries, healthy fats like avocados and nuts. And notice the difference. Eating well doesn't have to be bland. It just needs to work for your health. Habit 6. Holding in urine. We've all held in pee because we're busy or far from a restroom, but doing this regularly can silently harm your prostate. When you hold urine in your bladder for too long, it stretches the bladder walls and increases pressure. That pressure pushes down onto the prostate, causing irritation and possible swelling over time. Older men are especially vulnerable because bladder muscles weaken with age. Holding in urine also leads to incomplete emptying, leaving behind stagnant urine that becomes a breeding ground for bacteria and inflammation. This can lead to infections that further irritate the prostate and possibly accelerate its growth. To protect yourself, listen to your body. Go when nature calls, especially before bed, to reduce nighttime disruptions. One simple habit, responding to your body's signals, can prevent years of discomfort. Your bladder and prostate work together. If one is stressed, the other feels it too. Don't ignore the urge. It's one of your best defenses. Habit 5. Smoking or exposure to secondhand. Smoking is one of the worst things you can do for your prostate, and even being around secondhand smoke can cause real damage. The chemicals in cigarettes reduce blood flow, increase inflammation, and damage sensitive tissues, including those in the prostate. Smoking also raises oxidative stress, which harms your body's ability to repair itself. Over time, this can lead to chronic inflammation, prostate swelling, and even a higher risk of prostate cancer. For seniors, the effects of smoking accumulate. The longer you've smoked, the more your prostate suffers. Even if you quit years ago, regular exposure to secondhand smoke still takes a toll. If you're still smoking, talk to your doctor about quitting strategies. There are effective tools, therapies, and support systems available. Within weeks of quitting, circulation improves, inflammation goes down, and your prostate can begin healing. If you've never smoked, stay away from smoky environments. This one decision can add years of better prostate health and fewer bathroom issues. It's never too late to give your body a break. Habit 4. Skipping routine checkups. Many men only see a doctor when something feels wrong, but that's a risky approach, especially after 60. Prostate problems can develop silently, without obvious symptoms at first. Regular screenings help catch issues early before they become serious. Simple tests like digital exams and PSA checks are non-invasive, quick, and often life-saving. Delaying checkups means missing opportunities to act early, and catching problems early often means avoiding medication or surgery altogether. Some men feel uncomfortable discussing urinary or prostate concerns, but the sooner you speak up, the more options you'll have. Make it a point to visit your doctor at least once a year for a prostate check. Proactive care is the smartest move you can make for your long-term health. Habit 3. Eating too much red meat. Red meat might be a staple in your diet, but eating it every day can silently harm your prostate. Studies show that high consumption of red and processed meats, like bacon, sausages, and deli slices, is linked to increased inflammation in the body. The saturated fats and additives in processed meats throw off hormone balance and raise oxidative stress, both of which directly affect the prostate. As you age, digestion slows, and red meat takes longer to process, contributing to weight gain and pressure on the pelvic area. You don't need to become vegetarian overnight, but cutting back to once or twice a week can make a big difference. Swap in lean proteins like fish, legumes, grilled chicken, or plant-based meals rich in fiber, like lentil stews or veggie soups. These choices support prostate health, improve digestion, and boost energy. You don't have to give up everything you love. Just balance it smarter. Your prostate will feel the difference. Habit 2. Carrying excess belly fat, extra weight around your waist, isn't just a style issue. It's a serious red flag for prostate trouble. Belly fat produces inflammatory chemicals that circulate through your body, including your prostate. This constant low-level inflammation irritates the prostate, contributes to its growth, and increases the risk of urinary issues. Men with larger waistlines are more likely to experience frequent nighttime urination, prostate enlargement, and even erectile dysfunction. Excess belly fat also throws off hormone levels, especially testosterone and estrogen, both of which influence prostate size. The solution isn't extreme dieting. It's steady, sustainable changes. Take short walks each day, eat smaller portions, and cut back on sugar. Even losing a few pounds can bring noticeable relief. Abdominal fat pushes against your bladder and pelvic organs. Reducing that pressure helps your prostate breathe easier. Aim for a waist size below 40 inches. It's one of the best moves for prostate health. Trimming your midsection isn't just about looks. It's about feeling better and living healthier. Habit 1. Ignoring chronic stress. This is the most overlooked habit, yet the most damaging. Chronic stress silently fuels inflammation in the prostate. When you're constantly anxious or overwhelmed, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol. Over time, these hormones trigger inflammation, muscle tension, and hormonal imbalances, all of which impact your prostate. Stress tightens pelvic muscles, restricts blood flow, and irritates nerves around the prostate. It also weakens your immune system, making it harder for your body to fight off infection or inflammation. Seniors often carry stress quietly, worrying about money, family, or health. And it all adds up. The result? More frequent urination, pain, urgency, and a swollen prostate. But here's the good news. You can manage it. Simple daily habits like deep breathing, light exercise, stretching, or even 10 minutes of quiet time can significantly reduce stress. Laughter, social connection, and quality sleep are powerful medicine for both mind and prostate. Managing stress isn't just about feeling calm, it's about healing your body from the inside out. This one shift can shrink symptoms and stop prostate growth naturally. It's the most powerful step you can take today for a healthier, calmer, and more comfortable life. Now that you know the top 10 habits that silently enlarge your prostate, the question is, what will you do next? These aren't just minor tweaks. They're powerful steps that can prevent months, even years, of discomfort, sleepless nights, and unnecessary medications. If you're over 60, the time to act is now. Start with just one change this week. Drink more water, take a walk, skip that extra slice of bacon. Every action counts. Your prostate won't heal overnight, but with the right habits and consistency, your body can do amazing things. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, please share it with your friends, brothers, or anyone over 60 who needs this information. You're not alone in this journey, and with the right knowledge, you're never too old to start healing. Take care of your prostate, and it will take care of you.